just moved to live in the U.S. She was trying to find an apartment for rent. She found an apartment on the internet. The pictures of the apartment were nice and the price was reasonable. Daisy thought that this would be a perfect place for her. She called and discussed it with the landlord in advance. The day after, Daisy went to see the landlord and take a look at the apartment before deciding to rent it. Hi, are you Daisy? Yes, you are Ms. Luana? That's me. Let me show you the apartment. Luana opened the door to show Daisy the apartment. When they entered the apartment, Daisy was instantly surprised. The room was too old and dirty. Daisy looked around the apartment. She was extremely disappointed. This apartment is really different from the pictures you posted online. Oh, they were taken 2 years ago. But don't worry, it will look like the pictures when it is cleaned and decorated. Daisy sighed as she saw the cobwebs strewn across the wall, the dirty floor, and the broken window. It's just a bit dirty. You can clean it and it will be just like new. In the U.S., you're very lucky to find an apartment at this price. This was Daisy's first time coming to the U.S., so she believed what Luana said and agreed to rent the apartment. Daisy stood in the middle of the room and thought to herself, maybe this room is not that bad. It just needs a little cleaning. Or a lot of cleaning. She swept and wiped, then swept and wiped again. After a few hours, she sat down and looked around. She made some progress, but there was still so much to do. But it was quite late. Daisy decided that she would go to bed. I need a rest. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. Daisy was so tired that she laid down right on the couch. As soon as Daisy closed her eyes, she heard a loud argument from the apartment next to hers, and then a baby started crying in the apartment above hers. The dogs began to bark and howl in the neighborhood. Daisy was surrounded by noises and also the pressure of cleaning the apartment. She couldn't sleep a single minute and decided to leave the following morning. Daisy was dragging her suitcase down the street, tired and worried. Then, she suddenly saw a board hanging on a tree that said, "Room for Rent." It was a lovely house with a yard full of flowers. A woman about 50 years old was watering flowers. She looked at Daisy, smiled, and said, "Are you looking for a place to rent?" "Yes. My house has 2 bedrooms. If you want, you can rent the other bedroom. Then we can share the bathroom, kitchen, and living room. Do you agree?" "Of course I agree. Thank you so much." Everything went smoothly for the first few days. The house was neat and clean. Sometimes, Julia even cooked breakfast for Daisy. Daisy was satisfied with this house. Until... As a girl, you shouldn't come home so late. You should clean your room twice a week. You're wasting water. You're wasting electricity. Be quiet. You will wake the cats. Daisy's life was unbearable because Julia was so grumpy and strict. Daisy left immediately after seeing Julia sitting, talking to an empty chair. "Oh my, you look so young. Anyway, I'm glad you came. Who are you talking to?" "This is my friend Nancy. I haven't seen her in a long time." Out of fear, Daisy wrote a letter and left some rent on the table for Julia. Then she dragged her suitcase out of the house. Daisy was standing on the street when she accidentally bumped into a girl. Daisy fell to the ground. The girl helped her stand up. "Hey, are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?" "I'm fine too. Are you looking for an apartment to rent?" "Yes. How do you know?" "Well, your exhausted. Just guessing, though. Oh, right. I've been looking for days, but no luck. Actually, I'm looking for someone to share my apartment with. By the way, I'm Stella. I'm Daisy. Nice to meet you. Can I take a look at your apartment? Sure. My apartment is nearby. Follow me. Daisy was satisfied because this was a furnished apartment with 2 bedrooms.